to Toe Talks. Today we're at Eagle Springs Golf Course in St. Louis, Missouri, and we're going to try some foot golf for the very first time.
Oh, are you excited?
I am so excited. I've always wondered about golf, but naturally you have to have hands to play golf. So here's our version of golf, and this golf course has embraced it, and so they call it foot golf.
All right, let's go.
You know what, this kind of reminds me of how in PE and gym class things had to be modified a little for me, and I didn't even have to do some of the stuff. Did you?
I didn't do a lot of PE when
Really?
I was in school. Yeah, because of my hip and with my surgery when I was 9, they said that I didn't have to participate in a lot of the activities that they did. But when I was in high school, they made me try. And part of the activity that we had to do was I chose the aerobics class, thinking that that was going to be less impact on me. But we were required to run a mile a day, and I told them I can't run a mile a day. Like, I can do the aerobics, but I can't run the mile a day. And the teacher would not exempt me from the running part, so they switched me to the home ec class instead. So I got to skip the whole part of.
You did
PE.
home ec instead of PE.
Yeah.
How lucky were you?
Well, not very, because I wasn't allowed to cook.
You weren't allowed to cook, but you were in home ec.
I was allowed to do the dishes.
That is unfair.
They had regulations.
But at least
about
you were in PE, right?
Yeah.
So you skipped gym class, which I actually had to participate in gym class.
Really?
And like, for example, when they were playing basketball, I sat on these little scooters, and I remember this in elementary school, and I would basically just scoot around the basketball court. Or like if they were playing dodgeball, and dodgeball, you're supposed to throw the dodgeball with your hand, right? You can't kick the ball. Well, I was exempted and I could kick the dodgeball. And so some rules, like baseball, I would pick a player to bat for me, and I would essentially do the running after they batted for me.
Oh.
So there's different ways of modifying any kind of sport for a disability. But I just love the fact that this is like a perfect sport for us.
Oh, you want me to start?
Yes.
All right. Get a good running start.
Good start.
Oh boy,
Nice first kick.
this is gonna take forever.
We are going for the orange flag, aren't we?
It is so far. Okay, let's see how far you
Okay.
can go. I want to know.
I don't know what's more powerful, the side of the foot or the top. You see? Okay, I'm going to do a running start too. Let's get some more. Let's just hope I don't miss the ball. Wouldn't that be horrible?
Oh my goodness. Okay, go.
Okay.
All right.
Oh no. Ooh.
Okay, well, here I go.
Oh,
no.
so close.
Okay.
So very, very close. Okay. Ready? Oh, it was like a tap. Okay, your turn to keep going.
There we go.
Yes. Now to get them out.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna use the top of my foot.
Good idea. All right.
Okay, that one's
Okay.
mine. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yep.
How about foot 5? Okay, we'll do.
Do it gently.
Okay. Nice. Great teamwork.
I had so much fun playing foot golf with you. It was really interesting. And I did actually think about something in school when we did a marathon. It was like a running marathon. They let me ride my bike.
Nice. You participated.
I did. I got to participate, and this activity reminded me of how our school was allowing me to participate in certain activities.
The most important thing is to be able to participate and feel included. So even if it requires modifying a sport in some way, as long as someone is not out on the sidelines excluded, I think that's the most important thing, is to include them. Kids in school who happen to have disabilities, anyone who has to have any kind of modifications, just be sure to include them in whatever way they can.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. That's great. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm getting hungry.
Me too.
All right.